Ngibonge. Amandoza yabonga. Ngibonga nje okokuqala ukuthi sonke sibuye siphilile. Esikhathini esiningi makuhlangana abantu kuye kube nengozi la emgwaqeni. So into esiphahlelayo ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi sibuyele emakhaya siphephile. Ngibulisa indlu. Ngibonge omama bakhona namhlanje thokozani. Abantu abadala inhlanhla. Bebenyathele endaweni basilethele inhlanhla. Siyabonga indlukwana. Ngibonge nje nomsebenzi sibenawo emangwaneni emakhosini lapha konke kuhambe kahle. Nomkhubulwane uzwile imphahlo yethu izwakele ngoba into esishiye emangwaneni kuthiwa inkamba beyibuza kuthi kambe ngalela la kwenzakalani isicalo sakho konke okuzoyenzakala emangwaneni. Siqale ngokuphahla sicela uNomkhubulwane nomveli nqangi ukuthi basivulele indlela njengoba singabantu abamnyama ukuthi sizoshisa lokho okusicindezelayo njenge constitution ishile. Siyayibongela leso simo ngoba it was sending a message, a spiritual message. Ngaleyo gesture nje yokuthi sishise constitution ukuze sikhona ukukhululeka singabantu abamnyama. Isikhathi sokuthi kube kubutsotsi in our lives siphelile. Everything that we do, yonke into esiyenzayo kumele ihambe ngeqiniso. Ngoba yile qiniso liyosikhulula. These days ngibona abantu abamnyama babhizi baya campaign. What does that campaigning mean for us as black people? We are campaigning to maintain a white man's system. It's all about that. Uguti, who then emerges as the best manager for a white person's system? While say, ukhosi bethu nathi siyaphansi, subjugation. Manje ke ama efforts bonke lama politicians ngabe ayawafaka. Ngabe awafaka ezigodlweni zakubo. Usirila yofaka esigodlweni sakubo effort yokuvuselela ubukhosi babo. All the politicians, they are just wasting time. Ngokuthi bacabanga ukuthi this illusion is going to continue. It's not continuing, Shem. Those who aspire to be presidents abakhohlwa because angazibo busobala. Tina, we are going to be ruled by our kings and queens again. And they are hiding this year. So manje umoya uyabonga uNomkhubulwane uyabonga sibonile nangemvulo. Ubaba no auntie esigodlweni le isigodlo esikhulu samangwane indlu enkulu yamangwane. Bathi babonga imvula. Thokozani makhaya. Abanye bebekhona bamzwile ubaba. Meke bonga athi kade sinenkinga yamanzi. Kepha kuthe kungafika nina nawo imvula yana. Sibonga imimoya yenu because imimoya yenu kusho ukuthi pure. Izinto ezinjengalezi bezingeke zenzakale if imimoya yenu were not pure. Besiyothi sihambe mangwaneni basitshele ukuthi singalokothi sibeke unyawo lwethu futhi. Because we are not pure, isn't it? Uyazi umoya, you cannot hide from umoya. Umoya uzokuexpose. Right now wena ucabanga ukuthi uyazikhukhumeza khona. Uku-expose ukuthi how fake wena. Then abantu have a bad picture, you know, or image about you. So ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi akekho umuntu oqhube i-ego yakhe. Sithobele umthetho kaNomkhubulwane ukuthi mele simzilele inyanga yonke. We're fasting the whole month for us to be able to achieve lento si-achieve. Sishiye esigodlweni samangwane kune-unity. Ngibabonile. Bokunobaba kunondaba ezitha bokunabafowethu bebekhona lapha. Meaning ukuthi amangwane ayayivuma lento benizoyenza. And baphimisele lo. Undaba ezitha uthi nimqinise idolo. Ngoba uyazi ukuthi unebutho kini eliyomsupporta anytime. And undaba ezitha I say vele let us start emangwaneni to liberate a black person. Let us all, yes. Uthi asibambanisaneni, let us unite to put our efforts in liberating umhlaba wamangwane, because that will be an example for other kingdoms to do the same. So isifiso sethu ukuthi bonke ubukhosi bukhululeke, so that you know we are root. Sikhona thina. They can never say ukuthi ubukhosi it's barbarism. Ubukhosi it's backwardness. They can never claim that. Because thina siyaphila siyinzalo yalobukhosi. So therefore we are here ready to execute whatever is necessary for us to rebuild ubukhosi bethu. So that we move away from this illusion which we are being sold all the time. Ukuthi votani. You know, uvotela ba. Lo muntu nani? Lo muntu omvotela yunani? What do they have? They have nothing except the promise. Abana lutho. Manje ke uma uhlala endaweni yenkosi, ucampaigna lapha endaweni yenkosi, uyobusa umhlaba kaba. Ngoba umhlaba wenkosi namakhosi. And then nabo bayabambele thina. It's not theirs, it's ours. Kepha abaholi bethu, who are the custodians of the culture and the land. So therefore, ipolitiki yinto efayo. Ipolitiki siyayibulala this year. Ngoba sonke sibuyela emakhaya. Sibuyela emakhaya siyovuselela ubukhosi bethu. Manele makhosi la in these concentration camps abangazazi. And emakhaya balinde bona ukuze ubukhosi babo buqonde. Umuntu uhleli la township akazazi ukuthi uyinkosi. Why? Because uzalwelela. Ubaba washiya yenye family lemakhaya. Wazoqala ifamily azanga sabuyele ekhaya. So it doesn't you know negate igazi elikulo muntu. Igazi lokhosi likulo muntu. And ukuze lobo bukhosi bulunge kumele atholakale lo muntu. Manje you must never underestimate yourself uzitshele ukuthi cha mina ngizalelwe la elokishini eGoli. Therefore I have no right, you know, to claim to be part of any kingdom. Isibongo sakhe igama lakho connects you to a certain kingdom. So therefore we need to put our efforts ukuthi sincedisane. Mhlambe sila emangwaneni now. From lapho sibizwa kavenda. Kumele siye lapho. Because tina we are the liberators. zobukhosi ukuze ubukhosi bethu bube liberated. And siyala thina umoya usibeka khona. Umoya usibeka Northwest will be there to go and assist abantu. So ngithe ngicacise ngibonge nje kuNomkhubulwane because into esishiye emangwaneni into enkulu kabi. Yazi we gave them, we renewed their hope ukuthi there's a possibility ukuthi umuntu omnyama akhululeke. Yazi most of the people emakhaya you find that ukuthi they've given in to a situation and a reality that they live under. Ukuthi hey vele ngiyofa vele ngihlupheke. And lo muntu loyo is so wealthy. Hey, kepha umcebo wakhe is in the wrong hands. Hey, look at what happens. Emakhaya, a politician has a relationship with the colonizer who is farming the land of the people, right? So then the politician becomes the buffer. The politician denies access, to the indigenous people balapo. So the politician manages the anger of these people so that they never revolt against the colonizer and the system. This is how politics manages us. Politics doesn't represent our sentiment. It manages our anger so that we are not angry enough to fight the colonizer. We need to move away from this system. Sisitshele nje ukuthi okhokho bethu bafuna sivuselele ubukhosi. Ngoba siyinzalo yamakhosi. We wouldn't be in this position if we didn't have the right to even articulate le ndaba. So sonke sinaleyo right. Siphilisa lamakhosi abulawa kabuhlungu, abulawa amacolonizer, aphila la kithi. Yingakho sibehave the way we do. Hey, uzibuza ukuthi kungani mina ngidonseka kulento eyinhlupheko. Because this is struggle, kuyahlushekwa la. Kepha sihlupheka mnandi because si free. Akuna conscience ukuthi hey ngeke ngaba umdlwembe lapha. Ngathola ibillion kepha buka abantu. Hey silala kamnandi. And silala sazi ukuthi the future is bright for us. Belongs to us. Lo nyaka lo kumele uphele ukuthi siyabala ukuthi yini obuyile. Ubukhosi bakala bubuyile, ubukhosi bala bubuyile. Angisakhulumi ngokuthi bubuye ngegama in terms of constitution. Kepha ama resources nomhlaba wabantu. Hey. Lokhu basitshela ukuthi we recognize inkosi. Constitutionally. Your constitution ubutsotsi. It means ukuthi inkosi recognize ubutsotsi endaweni yayo. So undaba ezithi ungichazile ngoba uyichazile yonke lento. Wayikhuluma wayichaza indaba constitution ukuthi i-constitution currently ayimvumeli ukuthi ahlale lapha. Kepha ngokwesintu uyinkosi yethu. Uyinkosi yamangwane ayikho enye. So manje ke le midlwembe ingamvimbela ithini. Thina singabantu abamnyama, we are going to be behind him in all his effort to liberate umhlaba wamangwane. Umuntu omnyama kubonelanga ahlupheke in this continent because we are so wealthy. Akumelanga kube nendlala. Mase ibuye kahle izinto. Siya calculate ukuthi okay la Northwest inkosi sibanibani inabantu abangaka. So manje le nkosi le it's easy ukuthi calculate in terms of the net assets of the nation. athatha isinqumo ukuthi ingane zami every year ngizinikeza million, because the income is much greater than what will assist my people. So this is what we expect emakosini ethu. Angafani nalama politician bathi mebethola ipower bese basicindezela nabo. Yingakho iGK has got to be neutral, so that wherever we see the abuse, we are vocal. Politician. Kumele wena wenze kangcono. Hey, akumelanga kube nomuntu omnyama ohlupekayo eAfrika. And yonke leyo nto izolungiswa amakhosi. Remember ukuthi mesiphatha sithi ubukhosi bethu buvuselele. Isihlalo sobukhosi sihlengiwe. Right? Ukuze amakhosi omoya ahlale. And we don't expect them ukuthi amakhosi asibuse ngeego. You can't rule us ngeego. Ukuthi wena mele lokhu ukhothanyela for what? Yini leyo ibonisile kithi ngaphandle kwamazwi akho. Thina sinandaba namagama akho ayi-1000. Wenzani to improve our Lord? Hey. So yonke into we are expecting ukuthi izinto zizoba balance. You know, somehow spiritually we have liberated through Auset. We've liberated Ngwedi. You know, because they can see possibility. If ukuthi abantu abamnyama bakhalela lokho, then it's possible. Ngwedi, all they have to do is to demand izinto zabo finish. That's all they have to do. Ukuthi from namhlanje asafuni le mayor. Ngoba imayor ithi mengena mhlambe ibelonga eqenjini elithize. And lelo qembu liyi-minority endaweni yethu. Do you think lo muntu uzoletha development lapho? Angeke. Because he will always favor his her political party. Makuwine EFF la abantu abahlomulayo EFF. Makuwine inkatha kuhlomula abantu benkatha. What about the rest of the community? The rest of the community are disadvantaged because of this politics. So therefore, phezulu at the top mele kubuyele amakhosi. Ipremium mele yehle kugibela inkosi. Imeya mele yehle kugibela inkosi. Because makuhleli inkosi lapho, inkosi ithola i-advice from indlunkulu. Indlunkulu ithola imizwa yabantu nezifiso zabantu ukuthi abantu kulesa sigodi bakhala ngalokho. Kulesa sigodi bakhala ngalokho. Bakuletha kuphi? Endlunkulu. Indlunkulu ikudlulisela kubani? Kundaba ezitha. Undaba ezitha make sure ukuthi i-budget may approve from province. Iyavele lapho kumele iye khona. Akekho abukho umtsotsi lapho. Because the people that will be under inkosi will just be implementers of a vision yenkosi. So therefore it kills politics automatically. So there's no reason for politics to exist. The reason politics exists is because amakhosi are not in their rightful place. Sengigijimeka. Nomkhubulwane. Auset. Thokozini. Mesikhuluma ngoNomkhubulwane sikhuluma ngendlovukazi. Sikhuluma ngendlovukazi eyasibeletha ngokamoya. Because when you are talking about Auset, you are talking about magnetism. Right? Yeah. The moon is magnetic, the sun is electric. So everything on earth is affected by magnetism. Everything, yonke into. So manje yikho kuthiwa indlovukazi yokuqala ebukhosini. Yiyo yavela qala indlunkulu, undlunkulu oqala emhlabeni. So manje we owe everything to her. And kuthiwa indlovukazi, it's another version of my art. Right? Indlovukazi ayihambi yodwa. Remember ukuthi when Asa goes into hibernation njengamanje, who remains? Uneptet no Auset. Yibo who are crying next to the body of Asa. Ukuthi Asa is confined. Asa is not able to give us, the fruits of the earth. Why? Because he's now enyakatho, in the northern hemisphere. So therefore, who remains? Uneptet. Uneptet who represented death. Auset represents resurrection. Meaning what you have to die for you to live. Yes, it's man. Physically you have to die. Hey, how do you die? By limiting mkhopolo wako, khala wako, all these things as a nyama. You have to limit them. Because now, Auset, remember Guti, when you die, you resurrect. Meaning Guti, if Jengabandaben's meditation, their objective is for them to be able to ascend. What is that ascension? You can never ascend if you are still trapped, by material things. Ngoba uzothi meditate lapha ubone igushe. Uyeke. Ngoba ubona ngathi kunesale somewhere. So you need to be pure and say, I don't care. Whether ngihamba ngembathatha noma ngihamba ngeenyawo. Kahle futhi ukuhamba ngeenyawo the best, because it keeps the connection. But now, you all know where now hluphekile. Mahamba ngeenyawo. Bathini usiri? Ngesuthu. Siri. Umuntu ohluphekayo. Meaning ukuthi, angithi manje, this so-called civilization yabelungu made us think ukuthi everything that they brought is advancing us. And yet he regression. Because we are no longer developing innate abilities that have made us who we are as black people. We didn't need cell phones. Telepathy, was developed so that ukhulume nomuntu ose-Middlelands manje nizwane, niphendulane, nihambe niyohlangana futhi ngo-1 ngoba nivumelele emoyeni. So why would you need then umshini if already you have that ability, but it has been lulled, by all these things to kill the natural ability yomuntu, so that they are able to control you. So manje Uneptet represents death, Auset represents resurrection. Remember sithe manje singene esibelethweni sikaba Sika Nomkhubulwane Auset. Sisesibelethweni, we are in the darkness, in the womb now. La akusebenzi physicality, kusebenza umqondo. Meaning ukuthi umoya wakho spiritually, it has been boosted. You are more powerful spiritually now. If you were to do those spiritual exercises, simple thing. If ukhalela angazi Toyota Cressida, awukuyifuna la ikhona ungayikhaleli nje. Mawuyitholile uye kuyo i-round uzwe the way ufila ngakhona angithi ukhaya lento be it around so that that emotion is evoked within you. Here that emotion that will act as a magnet, so that spiritually there's no need for you to jump on my friends or jump on my counter for you to be able to buy Cressida. Mawufuna uba udoctor hamba uhlala lapha e-surgery doctor uze nawe ufake intweni uze nawe ufake ijazi elimhlophe angithi uyile nto oyifunayo iphile because you are then short-circuiting, you know, manifestation period ungalokhu uhlala nje la ekamereni uyibuka lento, right? Sometimes it's very difficult for you to be able to invoke that necessary emotion because there's no manifestation without a strong emotion. Angeke manifest lutho without a strong emotion. How then do you trigger that strong emotion? Hamba ke dokotela nawe ngithi ufake wine noma ucleaner lapha faka cleaner ngale jazi elimhlophe so that you get to feel how it is to be a doctor so that uyiphile lento. Okay, ulokhu uyasitshela wena ukuthi uyiprince. Okay, siyakuzwa. Hayi, Nkosi basekhaya kukubi. Live like a prince. Lekhaya bazokudola. Lento yenzayo izokwenza ukuthi bakukhumbule. Bakufune la ukhona. Bese bakuthola ubuyele endaweni yakho. Ungayilokhu mawufisa into uyifisa nje ngomqondo. But there is no action, no effort. Remember ukuthi what is energy? And what are emotions? Yes. The energy right from the time of Upta, the first spark, that energy has been in motion forever. And it will never stop. So now you need to be in motion all the time. Kungabi nesikhathi where we are just idling. Cabanga no Satan manje manje. Oh, lezi ezibuye eSpanish ziyahola vandag. Awuthi ngisiplomele khoneni. You understand? That is an idling mind that doesn't have a vision because they don't have a picture of a future that they want. Now they taking the wrong, way. Ukuthi manje bayahlukumeza abantu. There's no reason for you ukuthi uhlukumeza abantu. Into uyakha spiritually. Ngangireport la. Thina into esicabangayo. Asihambi la silokho sisokola ukuthi sifunene nama connection. Once into siphahlele ama connection ayayiletha. Hey, asami sisokola siphaphatha ebantwini. As long as ukhulume nomoya, umoya will make it happen for you. And you must never determine ukuthi umoya mele wenze njani. Just live and believe emoyeni ukuthi lento ngiyiphahlele it will manifest. Manje ke uNomkhubulwane ke uyiyo ke ngathi ni foundation. I-foundation yempilo. Can you live without oxygen? Angithi umuntu meseke decide ukuthi uyanyawo because maybe iyamjolela or something. Uthatha ikara vule lapha i-idle athathe i-hosepipe ayufaka lapha ewindweni afake ku-exhaust afake ewindweni. Is trying to kill the oxygen in the car so that afe uzosuffocate vele until they die. Nothing can live without oxygen la emhlabeni. So therefore uNomkhubulwane uyi foundation yempilo. Because even nalento lesibiza ukuthi spirituality is the art of breathing. Yeah. Because breathing it's an art. You need to know how to breathe so that you are able to supply the necessary oxygen to your brain and to your body. Hey, esikhathini esiningi abantu baguliswa yiyo lento ukuthi they don't inhale, enough oxygen. La sibuya khona, i-hydrogen ne-oxygen, it's in abundance. Hey, it's in abundance. La, i-oxygen iqedwa yilama chemical. Siyagula la. Sikhogela ukufa la emalokishini. Yingakho kumele sibashiye nala malokisha. Sibuyele emakhaya. Impilo isemakhaya. So manje ke that is the importance ka Auset. Auset remember ukuthi akunankosi ehlala, no king sits on the throne without them accepting ukuthi bazalwa indlovukazi. Awukuthi thatha indoda wena so you're thrown in. You come through a process umama. Inkosi can never be above the mother. It doesn't matter ukuthi inkosi is strong kanjani, but you know ukuthi isibelethe esingilethe la emhlabeni yilesi. Therefore kumele ngisihloniphe ngize ngiyofa. So therefore, according to Kemet side, Auset is the custodian of the throne. Meaning ukuthi isitulo esobukhosi sigadwe uye. Yingakho sithi if you don't belong there, uzohlanya. Uzohlanya noma uzofa. Zithu lezinto zikabili. Because it means ukuthi uNomkhubulwane hayi akakuzwa. You don't belong there, or awunalo legazi elifunekalayo for umuntu okumele ahlale kulesihlalo. So manje ke uNomkhubulwane for us yingakho emakhaya everywhere uNomkhubulwane kunemikhosi kaNomkhubulwane everywhere where our cultures we recognize the importance of the female energy, which is very important. Remember ukuthi ngokwethu thina siyayihlonipha indlovukazi. Yingakho sithi kunendlovu bese kuba nendlovukazi. Kunenkosi kube nenkosikazi. So manje bayesitshela ukuthi African men are abusive to their women. Bayithatha blame. Because it has always been like that. Kunenkosi kunenkosikazi. Meaning ukuthi umuntu ophethe ubukhosi ngoba uye owenza lo ashine. Inkosi nje iyashine. Iphuma lapha as the deliver of the message. Kepha umuntu obonda lelo poto indlovukazi, and the year ezomprotect against the enemies. Yingakho kuma images amaningi uzothola ukuthi inkosi indlovukazi ibanjwe indlovukazi kanje. Meaning ukuthi uyamprotecta, as umlingani wakhe. For inkosi yingakho isilunga ngasi ikhuluma njani lento, but behind
successful man is a wise woman. Something.
Bukani lamakhesi angeke uze uphelele without uthola indlovukazi eqotho. Hold on. And ayikho indoda yakha umuzi yodwa. Uzoyithenga indlu. Kepha for us ukuthi si recognize ezikhaya kumele kube nomama la. Kube nemfuthumalo lapha. Manje ke indlovukazi siyasidinga. Remember ukuthi Auset is represented by the star called Sirius. The star called Sirius. Gula, remember ukuthi Sirius kune star formation, right? The Sirius A, Sirius B, Sirius C. Okhokho bethu are from one of those. They were called the normal people, right? Ubaba Credo told us this. Ukuthi yibo labantu who interacted with people here on earth. Baba Nikeza all the information, how the stars, how the universe is structured. Lento yefla nje confusion yabelungu. Okhokho bethu knew ukuthi umhlaba uyindingizi. Kwezumlungu seke planta i-confusion. Bese kuzwa ke nama clever black flat earth theory nonsense la. Because okhokho bethu bayicacisile lento le. It can never be flat because when the moon, there is a new moon. The moon reflects ilanga linjani lona. Sesifika ngithi. It can never be any other thing. So the energy from this sphere is reflected on this, a sphere of the moon. Yingakho mesithi full moon, it is fully reflected. So it means ukuthi ine light ebusuku because of that. Angeke uthole itshekile. So manje umphetho nje okhulunywa abantu. Futhi ama debates anjalo will never end. I-debate meyiqala yalapho ngiyaphuma ngithi thokozini. Because you are going to waste your energy on people who are still trying to, who have just recently been woke. Sekezwa lengam lazilandelayo ukuthi no, there's a flat earth. There's nothing like that. Unomkhubulwane huye, and remember ukuthi unomkhubulwane huye who determines how much energy we receive from the sun. Otherwise the sun will burn us all. Sife sonke la emhlabeni. So uyi protector yethu. And unomkhubulwane is the controller of the vibrational frequencies that create everything that lives on earth. That's why each and everything that lives has got a unique vibrational frequency. Ayikho into ukuthi uzothola ukuthi kunabantu who share the same fingerprint. Sonke we have a unique, print because of the vibrational frequency that is controlled us from unomkhubulwane. Remember ukuthi uJehuti nonomkhubulwane into eyodwa. Because uJehuti angithi huye now umuntu get that dishes out of my frequency. Frequency yendlovu. Frequency yembongolo. Frequency yakho ndlovukazi. Frequency yami uJehuti. Right? Because the custodian of those frequencies ulenduzu nomkhubulwane. uJehuti then distributes, uye ocontrolayo mewephuma lama frequency ayo creatize through what is called scientifically cymatics, right? But thina siyazi ngokuthi kepera, the process of becoming, all the time. Abelungu bayibiza cymatics, where energy is able to affect and shape matter. So this is the process that is continuous. Yingakho this birth and death, it's continuous because imimoya izalwa kabusha, and le mimoya, these frequencies zihlangana ne matter, in the universe, then they shape it to according to the vibrational frequency, that was released by unomkhubulwane. So unomkhubulwane plays a very important. Yingakho ke mina I am opposed lento ukuthi for you to be able to see the Father is through the Son. Into enjani le? You go through the Father through the Son. Basikhulumeleni inkulumo. Ubani ocelela ekhaya? Hayi ma, ngicela angikhulumele nobaba. This is exactly what is happening in the cosmos. Hey, you go to the Father through the Mother. Hey, then you go to the Father through the Son. I say, Otherwise, ngabeke leyo fake isani yabo yiyo distributor or the custodian or the generators of these frequencies. Kepha uNomkhubulwane. Remember ukuthi ilanga doesn't come directly to us from the sun reflected to Nomkhubulwane. It means ukuthi even the reverse is true. You can't go to the sun without. Nomkhubulwane controls this and it. I control it all. Hey, because it represents wisdom. For you to be able to see the sun, especially spiritual seekers, where they see ukuthi, but meditated to the point which they see the light. Idlula is that light. Idlula before you ascend. The pineal gland here, key for you to be able to ascend. And the gutiwa in the Kemetic, principle, you can never ascend without invoking Anpu, the spirit of discernment. Awukwazi ukunyuka ukhuphuke uyobona ubaba ukuthi wena you are still conflicted. Ufuna kwenyama, ufuna komoya. Ayisebenzi kanjalo. You choose one. Okunye kufe, then kuze kuphile lokho. So abantu who get confused and stressed, ufuna ukuziphusha kanje lezi. And they will never. Kanti mawuyeka lokwenyama, uphusha umoya. Okwenyama kuyakulandela automatically. Hey, kuyakulandela. Kunokuthi uconcentrate la. I mean materialism. Life yakho becomes meaningless. Uyathola lezo zinto njenga bonke labantu billionaires, black billionaires. We can't boast ngabo because basenzela fuck all. They are billionaires, abantu abamnyama, but they are of no value to us. Ebafana nabelungu nje. Who become a capitalist, the more they acquire is the more they just keep to themselves. Instead of, bringing 400 million, yini inking amount of $3 billion. Who risk 400 million rands? Ufake emalokishini. Bakebeza labasikhohlisa, babiza amasondo, babiza yonke lento le. Like the OCC. Kwatshela ukuthi kuza ama-millions. Azonceda ama-entrepreneurs. Anceda abantu be-art. Ancede all sorts of things. Nanamhlanje sikayitholi leyo. So manje thina ke sizoba ama-billionaires ngingakhohlwa lokho. It's just a matter of time. Akumelanga sibe njengalama-billionaires emizweni. Kumele sazi ukuthi whatever I get, I need to share and assist my brother. Because you cannot enjoy that money unless usuyisilwane awusena nambeza. Uyenjoy nje wena leyo mali futhi enye angakuzuyiqede. Uqolela ukuthi ku government sometimes mawungena ingane. These people can be evil. Abe na 5 billion ebhenga akanamntwana. Lokho busy nendlovukazi la. Make sure leyo mali ibuyela kuphi? Ku government. Instead ukuthi ashiwini. The day nyawuka nikezana abantu abamnyama yonke leyo mali. They are not a good examples for us to emulate. Umuntu okumele emulate Nomkhubulwane, Nomvelinqama, because they give, unconditionally to us. Nomkhubulwane usinceda ngayo yonke into. Ama emotions ethu are controlled by Nomkhubulwane. Imibono yethu, the psychic messages that we receive, mengishaya amathambo ngibhula uNomkhubulwane who assist. Yingakho sibizwe inyanga, because ngabakwa Nomkhubulwane siqhumeke kuNomkhubulwane. Yingakho sibizwe inyanga. So manje ke idlozi elikhulu kakhulu okumele lihlonishwe. Mele lihlonishwe because remember ukuthi Uneptet, Uheteru, Auset, the energy, right? What differs? The degree of intensity. Auset, no segment is the same thing, but its degree of intensity of heat, right? Yiyo enza umehluko. Uma art no lenduza no Auset into eyodwa, because you can never reach my art Nomkhubulwane without mastering my art. You can never. As long as usabhidwa into yokuthi awukazazi wena ukuthi umephi. In terms of ubuntu nje general. Wena mawuvuka ekseni, all you do is to create disharmony. Mele urealize ukuthi why njalo mengivuka? Why strati sonke silwa nami? You need to do introspection and say, inkinga maybe kini. Uyithole lo nkinga so that you are able ukuthi wherever you are, you promote and create harmony. In that way, you are worthy to ascend to your mother, your true mother. And your true mother uzokwamukela with open arms. Kunokuthi lokho uhleli la wena uhluphana nawe. Bakhona abantu abanjalo. Ongafuna ukubona umunye umuntu ajabulile. Once ujabulile, then bayeza. With all sorts of strategies and to keep you down so that you vibrate at their vibrational frequencies. Kanti mawumbona lo muntu idla phansi. Idla phansi baleka. Ngoba with such characters, you will never be able to achieve anything. You need umuntu around you who motivates you. Sometimes, I learn a lot from them. Sometimes, ngihleli lapha ofisini bayakhuluma. And then oh, this is how they analyze this into, then umoyibona ngenye indlela uzothola ukuthi their reasoning makes sense. Because it's so simplified. You know, by thathile lento le by demystify the way they resolve issues and problems. Do you understand? So we learn from everybody all the time. Sometimes you say taxi, how uyazwela lo mama lo uyakhuluma. It means ukuthi inhlonipho ihamba ngalendlela. Angithi bongekho sure. So we are funda lapho. So we learn all the time. And this is how vele we're supposed to be educated. Through life experience. Life experience. Life is supposed to educate you about everything. So ilapho ke asizoyigoqa kwamanje kepha indaba suke umoya wasukuma kakhulu ngoba sigcwele injabulo. Ukuya kwethu eBackville kusenze sonke sasutha spiritually. Sibuye sisuthiswe umoya. Izinto nje nesimo besilapha eBackville made us very happy. You know, we had to mention it because uye uNomkhubulwane osuvulele lamathuba sevulekile manje. Ngokuthi nje simhloniphe. So sohlala simhlonipha nje. Nomkhubulwane. Nomkhubulwane. Auset. Ngwedi. Lamentation. Not.